Hello, welcome to Lobelia Acres. I'm Lori. Please join me as I share some of the life on our little homestead here in Northeast Mississippi. Okay, this was June the 30th, 2025. Built a little lean-to shelter for some stuff that I've been carrying around in the car for the last couple weeks, and it's not exactly very secure, but if people steal it, I guess that means that we know a little bit more about this place. We had just had, well, at this point we had actually closed on our property over a month before, and we were waiting for things to happen. It had been a very wet period, so it was, as you can see, it was very muddy on the land here. We were frustrated because we were in the middle of a loop. Yeah, because the septic guy says we need the water meter first, but the zoning department says they can't give the utilities say they can't set a water meter before we have the final permit on the house. And zoning says we can't do the final permit on the house until we have the septic. So we have a nice little loop going on. So I thought things were going to move a lot faster. I actually saw the home as it was being delivered mid-June. I actually saw it pass us on the freeway when we were sitting at Tractor Supply and looked out and saw this mobile home going past on the freeway, which was kind of weird. But I just had this weird thought. I said, "Oh, maybe that's our house." And a little bit later, I got a phone call from the electric guy saying, "Hey, we want to connect things. Do you know who your power company is?" I was like, "Well, this is the first I've heard about it, so I didn't even know the home had been delivered yet." But I could have got some of this stuff done 2 weeks ago if I'd known what the issue was. We could have had the septic done this last week when it was super hot and dry. But anyway, it's never on our timing, is it? It's always someone else's timing. So we'll get there eventually. I wanna, the best time to plant a fruit tree was 10 years ago. The second best time is to do it today. But it's frustrating when you can't do it today because there's a gazillion other things in the way. So, and at the moment I actually have a bunch of native fruit and ornamental trees that need to be planted. They need to, quite desperately, they need to get in the ground, but it's going to be hard. But anyway, with my stuff out of the back of the car, I should be able to plant some of those next week. It would have been bad to have planted them out last week anyway, because it was so hot and dry, and I don't have any water over here yet, so the plants could easily have died in that heat spell. We had multiple days of heat warnings or heat advisories in a row. But I'm going to be able to put some plants in front of this thing. And over here is going to be our only area of full sun. So the garden's going to have to go here. Everything else is going to have to be shade living things. So, I'll probably put chickens down there or something. Anyway, we'll work it out. It's never on our timing. Thank you for joining me for this installment on our life on Lobelia Acres in Northeast Mississippi. Please like and subscribe and consider supporting us as we share our adventures with you.